So you just got approved for 0% interest business credit cards. I am super excited for you. But let me ask you this. Do you actually have a plan for what happens after the 0% ends? Because if you don't, that free money could end up costing you. And it's not about getting approved. It's about what you do with the funding and how you exit. So you never get stuck or get put in a bad position. And in this video, I'm breaking down exactly what to do if you are sitting on high balances, how to keep scaling without touching any of your personal cash, and how I help my clients renew their 0% interest year after year, all without jumping through hoops or doing anything too crazy. So stick around because I'll also share a real strategy that most people don't even know it's possible. Something I personally use to extend my 0% periods on the same cards. And if you are new to my channel, my name is Chess. I've secured well over 400K in total business funding for my own businesses, and I help entrepreneurs and business owners just like yourself access 50, 100, or even 200K in business capital, all without risking their own personal credit or showing any documents. Everything I teach here, it is based on what I've done for myself or what my clients are currently doing. Real strategies and not theories. And let's be real. Funding is one thing, but funding with a clear strategy, that's what separates the hustlers from the builders. So let me take you a little bit back for a second. Most people think business credit cards is just for emergencies or for people with bad credit. The reality is, most successful entrepreneurs that I know, they use business credit for growth, and that's what I want for you as well. Not just to get funding, but also to know how to use it intelligently, so you never get stuck or feel stuck ever again. So let me give you a quick example of how the wealthy play this game. Grant Cardone, he's known for scaling fast in real estate or sales or content, you name it. But most people miss is this. Grant never focused on saving his way to success. He said this over and over again. He uses debt as a tool. Business credit, bank loans, lines of credit, anything that gives him leverage and speed. He uses capital to move faster, get attention faster, and also generate income faster than he could ever do on his own. And it works because it's built on strategy, not your desperation. And that's what I want you to take away from all of this today. Using business credit to grow your business is not risky when you understand your plan. But if you do use it without a roadmap, with no projections, and also no exit plan, that's when you do get stuck in a very bad position. Now, let's fast forward to the part where most people never even talk about. What happens when the 0% period ends? And this is where good intentions it turns into very expensive mistakes very fast. Because once that intro period expires, your APR shoots up anywhere from 13, 19, or even 29%, depending on the banks and also the profile. So here you are sitting on a balance you thought you would be paid off by now. And now getting hit with like a lot of interest that grows every single day. This is the moment where a lot of people panic, but please don't panic. But it's also the moment where my clients have already made their moves because we plan the exit months in advance. Let me say that again. If you are carrying a balance and your 0% ends in about 90 days, you're already behind. That's because we map out our next move before the card even gets close to expiring. Now, if you are watching this and you're thinking, man, that's me. I've got balances and I don't know what to do next. Here's the exact framework that I walk my clients through. So first would be to try to get more 0% business credit cards. That'll be the first path to take, see where we can move. Or you can start by using a second LLC if your primary one is maxed out. The utilization may show. Or third, use personal credit sparingly and smartly, but not emotionally. You get new cards, tap into it about 30%. Last, you could tap into interest capital to reposition your profile, like business lines of credit or personal loans. And I'm not going to get on the how here because that's what we do together inside my mentorship, but I do want you to understand the what. because this isn't a band-aid plan. It's a funding ecosystem that keeps you in control of your finances of your business, even when things feel a little bit tight. So let me paint a picture for you of how this whole thing works. Let's say you have 60K spread across two business cards. You use that to run ads, buy inventory, or maybe even launch a brand new offer. Whatever it was, now you're making 10 to 15K a month in return. Technically, you are doing well. But if you still carry that 60K and you only got 2 months left on your 0% window, without a strategy, you might feel pressure to pay it all off, which could freeze your cash flow completely. Or worse, it could force you to pull from your personal savings. That's not the right move. With the right structure, you can keep your balance working for you, and also you can avoid interest. And this might even open even more doors for funding without you even touching your personal score. And this brings me to this. Your personal credit score is leverage. If it's clean and optimized, it gives you options. If it's clogged up or over leveraged, it limits you. So keep your personal credit as clean as possible. That is your golden egg. That's why I tell every client to also always protect your personal credit profile. If you keep it clean, you always have a backup plan. And you always have negotiating power with lenders and the banks. I've seen entrepreneurs with strong personal credit get denied for business funding just because they loaded up on their personal cards trying to make something happen. But when you move with structure, you don't have to take that risk and you don't have to fall behind. Now, I want to share something that most people don't even believe at first, but you can actually renew the 0% interest period on your cards. You just keep the ones you already got already, and you could probably get a fresh promotion period. But I'll say this clearly. It does not happen automatically. It is based on your banking relationships, your repayment behavior, your credit profile strength. And that's why inside my program, we do focus heavily on the foundation of funding, not just the approvals of it. Because once you understand how to position yourself for funding becomes a cycle, not just a one time win. We want to keep going and going and going. So let's zoom out real quick and make this simple. If you are using business credit cards to scale, awesome. But if you do not have an exit plan, a risk plan, or even a renewal plan, you're playing a short term game. Every single client I've worked with get more than just access to capital. They get a funding blueprint. Renew your 0% periods like clockwork. You get more funding between entities without your risk. And you also stay protected on the personal side of things. So you can always go for more and more backup plans. This helps you actually build leverage that compounds over time, and also how you'll be able to stay ahead of the game. And if you're in a season where you know you're ready for more, but you don't want to make the wrong move, or if you are sitting on business credit balances right now and you need to figure out what's your next steps, all without hurting your personal score, let's work together to figure this all out. If you do need help one on one to secure 100K plus in business funding, or you want this completely done for you, apply to join my mentorship or my Done For You program using the links in the description below or in the pinned comments below as well. This is CashflowChes. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.